This is the Big Island, Channel 6, Hawaii at its best.
Keoho's Weekly Highlights is brought to you by the Crown Lands of Keoho, the Keoho Shopping Village, and the Keoho Beach Hotel. Be sure to watch for weekly highlights, 6:30 and 7:30 p.m., 7 nights a week, here on Channel 6.
Aloha and good evening, everyone. It's nice having you here on Keoho's Weekly Highlights. I'm Lima Medeiros. Tonight, we continue our celebration of Kona Coffee. We'll take a look at the Kona Coffee Cultural Festival's Grand Parade held over the weekend. Also, highlights of the first annual block party from Kailua Village. And we'll take a look at the coffee cupping competition. That and more is coming up tonight here on Keoho's Weekly Highlights. Stick around.
When you're short of help, does your business run like this? Then you need Dunhill Temporary Systems personnel to keep it running like this. Just one call to Dunhill puts skilled, professional people on your workplace team fast. Like clerical, secretarial, word processing, or light industrial. Dozens of Big Island companies know Dunhill is the name to remember for quality temporary help and personalized service. Dunhill has 3 conveniently located offices in Hilo, Kona, and Waimea. So keep your business moving. Call Dunhill today.
Get away for the day at beautiful Keoho Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these. Tropical Storm Swimwear and Activewear for the largest year-round swimsuit selection in Hawaii. Originals by Oscar, where quality is affordable. Keoho Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
When Hawaii's royalty would relax and play, they selected Keoho as the preferred place to live and remain. This unique area, the birthplace of King Kamehameha III, is blessed with year-round perfect weather, calm tropical waters, and bountiful ocean harvests, and therefore was honored as the crowned lands of Keoho. Now everyone can inherit this regal lineage of Keoho with its hotels and condominium choices, championship golf course, world-class tennis, and modern shopping complex. Explore the crowned lands of Keoho and discover how ultimate life can be.
Hi and welcome back to our show. Tonight our program originates from Walsh Farms here in Napopo. And because we're celebrating the Coffee Festival, I thought I'd try my hand at some coffee picking. To be honest with you, I'm not very good at it, so this may take a while. As I had mentioned, we are dedicating our show tonight towards the recent Coffee Cultural Festival. However, due to time restrictions, we're going to bring you part 2 this Monday and Tuesday night. The usual times are 6:30, 7:30, and 8:30 here on Channel 6. So again, join us this Monday and Tuesday for part 2 of our coverage of the Coffee Cultural Festival. However, for tonight's program, speaking of coffee farming, let's find out from the pros who in Kona grows the very best coffee.
Of all the events held during the Kona Coffee Cultural Festival, this one is the true test of quality, world recognition, and pride in our famous brew. The annual Kona Coffee Cupping Competition showcases the cream of the crop and recognizes those dedicated farmers in the industry. Kona Kai Farms is dedicated, and that's why they've sponsored this event for the last 5 years.
The thing I like about the event and the whole week of festival activities is it's the most directly related to the coffee and to the quality image that we're trying to project to the rest of the world. And the 14 finalists who are here today have one thing in common, and that is they are all trying to grow the best coffee in the world. And they may not all succeed, but the fact that they try and they are sincere about it and they care so much is really impressive to all the people who come here and watch the thing happen and go to the farms and go to the processing plants and talk with these folks. And in that way, the image of Kona as a quality agricultural product spreads throughout the world, and it's backed up by the fact that this is one of the great coffees in the world.
5 professional judges from the mainland and Japan tested the 14 finalists. They go through a cupping ritual that grades such characteristics as fragrance, aftertaste, and body.
Coffee flavor has 2 parts, aroma and taste. And the aroma is a very important part of the flavor presentation. So fundamentally, you're looking for sweet, exciting, delicate, delightful type aromas. And then second, you're looking for dimensions in taste. One is sweetness, which is the coffee industry uses the word acidity as an expression of sweetness. So you're looking for sweetness in the cup. You're looking for distinctive features. In other words, in Kona, you've got a really unique microclimate that produces distinctive features in the beans. And so a judge is looking to see if this is a good example of a Kona coffee or just an average one. The reason you slurp is that many of the aromatic dimensions in the product are literally trapped inside the fluid. And as you spray the fluid toward the back of your palate, the molecules separate and the gases are released. It's aerated, and so you get an aromatic flavor impression that we call the nose, that is literally the gases released as the fluid is aerated.
When all was sipped and slurped, Wailapa Farms had grown the best cup. They did so in 1989 as well. Besides all the prestige, they'll receive a $2,500 roaster and once again be etched into the Tom Carr Memorial Koa Bowl.
I am thrilled to think that about 10% of the coffee growers of Kona were willing to take the risk in a bad year to compete.
Our congratulations to all the entries. It's the farmers, along with events like these, that make Kona coffee the specialty cup of choice.
I think the real plus in having this as an annual event with some history is that now the coffee farmers are beginning to associate some of the things they do on their farms with the ultimate quality in the product. And so I would expect, I mean, we've seen it in the last 4 years, but as this event continues, then the products will get better and better.
Aloha mai, we welcome you to our Keho Beach Hotel. Anytime is happy time. For our kama'ainas and visitors, the food is always ono at our Kuakini Terrace. Succulent seafood every weekend. Our sumptuous Sunday brunch, all you can eat. Chinese favorites in the middle of the week. So ono for the celebrations of your life. E como mai to the Keho Beach Hotel. The true spirit of aloha exists.
Get away for the day in beautiful Keho Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these.
Garrison's Footwear for a large selection of quality shoes. Inspiration, a full-service salon and boutique. Visit our tanning room today.
Keho Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
Foley throws a wicked comedy challenge to retaliate, pushing the wild right, just missing Lynch, the left to the body. Oh, and a blistering right hook sends Foley to the canvas.
Ever find yourself wishing you had a little extra time?
10, 11, 12.
Now when you sign up for United States Cellular Service,
reaches 28.
You'll get a free minute of airtime for each minute included in your service package for 3 months.
61, 62.
He's up. The fight continues. Unbelievable.
was a first for Kona and it proved to be a hit. The Coffee Festival's block party seemed to be a natural for Kona. Kailua Village resembled a Mardi Gras-like atmosphere when everyone came to town, not just to shop, but to party.
Having fun. I'll tell you, the general spirit down here is let's go and have a good time. It's the first time that Kona has ever done this, and everyone's really excited. We've got entertainers going full force. We've got booths set up. We've got people demonstrating their products, selling things, artwork, crafts. We opened it up for people that had non-profit groups. And we've got all kinds of people here today, from the Hospice of Kona, the Sierra Club, the Dance Center, and quite a few. We've got 40 booths in all.
Hot music, good grinds, and happy people mixed it all up. Some felt this was an event long overdue.
Love it, love it. Let's make it permanent. Close the street. Yeah. $10 each. And we're partying. Hi. You want to know how many I am?
Well, it almost fell down earlier. Luckily, I happened to be standing right here and grabbed hold of it so that nothing would happen.
Always fun in Kona.
When night fell, the party got bigger, so we wanted to find out if the late guests knew what to do.
We're partying? We're partying.
Okay, you pass.
Information, drill team, you name it. Partying.
Come get your chili chicken. Oh.
I am just, hey, I'll tell you, it's incredible, don't you think?
What do you think?
I think it's a great excuse to come out and see all your friends and your neighbors and show off our little town.
The first annual Kona Coffee Festival block party was such a smash, we'll look forward to it anytime.
From the heart.
Next is a young lady who's been doing a dance of a different type and has become very successful in her new career. Alfie Newman is the current 1991 Teenage National Bodybuilding Champ, scoring 2 places better than last year.
I did the 1990 competition and placed 3rd and decided that I needed 10 more pounds of muscle to win. And so I trained for 1 year, training really hard, eating a lot, putting on muscle, gaining weight, and I gained 10 pounds of muscle. That was my goal, and I did win.
It seems funny that a bodybuilder would want to gain weight. However, Alfie eats only the good stuff.
I don't eat junk food ever, but I eat a lot of good food, which is chicken and rice and potatoes and turkey and egg whites.
And it seems to be paying off. A combination of a good diet with the desire to accomplish her goals has made her a winner.
I know the year before I was really psyched out when I saw the other girls, but this year I said I can do it, I can do it. I have to do it for Hawaii because everyone supported me so much here. I just felt like I had to win for them. I couldn't have done it without them. They got me there, everyone here, and I'm really thankful to all of them. I feel like they made me win, and they encouraged me to go there and do my best. These have always been my goals. I'm not really proud of myself. I expect it of myself. And so if I didn't achieve what I have, I think I'd be very disappointed. I'm accomplishing things, and I have more self-confidence. and I have goals and aspirations, and I think I'm healthy, and it's a great feeling to accomplish things. I mean, it's a great high, and I do enjoy my life. I love my life. I'd like to be a role model for teenagers. I'd like to show them that fitness is a way to focus yourself on something instead of getting involved in drugs. And I think that this has kept me focused, this and dancing and always keeping physically fit and wanting to accomplish my goals.
Through the years, Alfie has won numerous awards, and at 18 years of age, she's on her way to a successful future. Some of her upcoming projects include an exercise video, 2 commercials, and a Kids Fit program for Nickelodeon television. Alfie currently lives on the mainland, but she is in Kona this week, and you can watch her in person as a guest poser this Sunday for the Big Island Gym Bodybuilding Classic held at the Royal Waikoloan. Alfie Newman, a pint-sized powerhouse.
Get away for the day at beautiful Keho Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these.
Showcase Gallery for unusual gifts and distinctive fine art and jewelry. Keho Village Travel. We do the world for you.
Keho Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
Viva Skim, the non-fat milk with full-bodied flavor.
Are you looking for that special gift or a collectible for your own home? Well, come into Collector's Cottage. We have just what you're looking for.
You'll find handmade miniatures, collector plates, a wide selection of the latest posters and cards, beautiful sterling silver jewelry, an extensive collection of unique rubber stamps, and much more.
Come in and visit us at the Collector's Cottage in Keho Shopping Village, and let us help you find that special gift or collectible.
Santa Claus is coming to town by submarine. Come down to Kailua Pier on Saturday, November 30th at 9 a.m. and greet Santa Claus as he arrives aboard the Atlantis submarine. Santa will then be escorted into the King Kamehameha's Kona Beach Hotel's main lobby for a day of fun and entertainment for the whole family, featuring storytelling, hula dancing, a puppet show, and a chance for you to sit on Santa's lap and tell him what you want for Christmas. Let's all welcome Santa Claus at Kailua Pier for a very Merry Christmas.
You've heard the old saying, everybody loves a parade. Well, on Saturday morning was the grandest of them all.
The Kona Coffee Cultural Festival's Grand Parade was held in Kailua Town early Saturday morning. The event featured a wide assortment of entries, including a longtime friend of the Coffee Festival, its Grand Marshal, Mr. Fred Fujimoto.
It was an unexpected surprise, and still wonder why, but it is an honor. I've seen a lot of other Grand Marshals and the reasons for they being appointed as Grand Marshal. So I can see the meaning behind it all, and I do appreciate the honor.
I'm here to celebrate with West Hawaii folks and all the Big Islanders here, and it means the community togetherness again and honoring the pioneers in the coffee industry, and also to support the industry itself.
The theme of this year's festival is Kona's Pure Legacy, and it was the floats that best portrayed this theme.
Well, we have the theme is old-style pulping. So we're going to be pulping coffee with an old-style coffee pulper as we go down the road. We're going to have coffee pickers on the float, and we're going to be tossing 2-ounce coffees to the crowd.
Well, this float is a 1928 Model A, right? And belongs to Mahoney Construction. Is one of the, I can really feel for it, the time and effort to make this car new again, and it's just a collector's item, and it just typifies Kona.
Well, we're depicting the life cycle of Kona coffee. So from the time it's picked on the slopes of the volcano till the time it goes to the mill and it's pulper and roasted, and then it's dried, and then till the time it's served in Hawaii's finest restaurant, the Tiari Room at the Royal Waikoloa. There's going to be pickers, there's going to be people working in the mill, there's going to be a narrator. Eulalia will be narrating the float. Johnny Nuiva will be playing her harp as she does in Tiari every night. And George Ruiz, the manager of Tiari, and several of his wait help are going to be the customers.
Our float is, we started with the coffee blossom because that's how the fruit starts, with the coffee blossom. So, and then we have our coffee queen right there. We use bougainvillea, monstera leaves. Of course, we're draped with the coffee berry glaze. Our large coffees in the front are made out of coconuts, and mainly our flour.
I thought that all of the float entries did a great job. We had several that hadn't been in our parade before. The Paneava Zoo and Kona Kai had never had a float in our parade before. They both did very well and placed. Royal Waikoloan is usually always in the parade, and they did a beautiful job again. Everybody did a really good job.
The pioneers of the industry are always a highlight of the parade, beginning with those 85 years and over, followed by 5 generations of coffee farming. This is to pay tribute to those who gave of themselves to make Kona coffee the gourmet product that it is today. These are the pioneers of Kona coffee. All total, 62 units passed through Kailua Village in celebration of Kona coffee, Kona's pure legacy.
won several awards for
We all work hard in life, so you've earned and deserved the Big Island's most luxurious resort and residential area. This is Keauhou, a glamorous world within itself, with hotels, condominiums, 8 restaurants, 30 tennis courts, a championship golf course, plus a shopping village with over 40 merchants. Life is at its finest. The excitement doesn't stop here. Keauhou also offers the ultimate scuba diving, snorkeling, deep-sea fishing, and breathtaking sunset cruises. Keauhou, a world within itself waiting for you.
We welcome you to the Keauhou Beach Hotel. Our ocean terrace is a delightful place to dine. Lanai tables overlook the fascinating tide pools. Enjoy fresh seafood from Kona's waters. Everything you'd like. Sumptuous, certainly. Come to relax. Your evenings with us are always memorable. E komo mai. We welcome you to the Keauhou Beach Hotel, the true spirit of aloha.
Get away for the day at beautiful Keauhou Shopping Village with over 40 stores to choose from, like these.
Rocky's Pizza and Deli. You've tried the rest, now try the best. KT's. Discover the best selection of creative t-shirts on the island. Keauhou Shopping Village, so much to see and do.
That's going to wrap it up for tonight's program. Hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, coming up this Monday and Tuesday night, we're going to bring you part 2 of our coverage of the festival, some of which will include highlights of the Miss Kona Coffee Scholarship Pageant. So again, join us this Monday and Tuesday night here on Channel 6 for our continuing coverage of the festival. And yes, I will still be here finishing my coffee tree. I'm Lyman Medeiros. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you Monday night. Good night.
Keauhou's Weekly Highlights was brought to you by the Crown Lands of Keauhou, the Keauhou Shopping Village, and the Keauhou Beach Hotel.
French fries,